So Rugby 25 has just been released, and in this video we're going to be looking through at the All Blacks squad, who has face scans, who's missed out. We just looked through at the South Africans, and there are quite a few players who are missing, but hopefully the ABs will get to see quite a few familiar faces. Now I should mention they are rated 85 overall for the New Zealand side, so actually the highest of any side throughout the Rugby World Cup, with Ireland and South Africa both 84, so very close behind this All Blacks team. But looking through at the roster, now certain players, they do have a message that pops up saying player likeliness pending inclusion in a future update. So we have no idea when those updates will be, but hopefully not a mile away in that regard. So Jordie Barrett, even though he was in the trailer, it actually pops up with that message. Now from looking through at the Springboks, we did learn that some of those players that it says that for are actually already in the game anyway. But looking through, Rieko Ioane, looking like him, has got the mullet, actually rated 88, which is quite a common number by the looks of it for this AB's team. Will Jordan, looking very young, maybe a bit too young. He looks like he's just out of high school, ready to go for that international All Blacks career. Damian McKenzie, the question I have is, does he smile when he takes the shot at the post? But overall, I'm seeing some decent face scans for the first three. Mark Talia, it looks like him. Tattoo looks good on the arm. I assume that is his unique tattoo rather than just a generic one. Beauden Barrett, we don't get to see him yet. Tyrell Lomax, we do. Once again, looks like a different tattoo than Mark Talia had. Has the knee strapping, has the very nice beard. Cam Roigard, that looks like Cam Roigard. From a distance, if you saw that, you would say, yep, that's Cam Roigard. Cody Taylor, not there yet. Scott Barrett, I feel like his head should be bigger. He's got quite a big Swede on him, Scott, but other than that, it does look like Scott Barrett. Ethan Blackadder, yeah, he's a little bit the same. Some of the heads are a little bit smaller on the guys than I did expect. Jacobson's not in it. Dalton Papali not there. I really hope Artie Savia is. Hopefully, maybe we'll be able to find him a little bit later on in a game situation. Wallace Satiti's not. Tupavai is. It's almost a better haircut than he has in real life. It's looking very clean, but I guess that's because normally you see the strapping around the top. Safwa Moore, yep, looks like himself. Easy enough. David Arvili looks like I'm saying. The face scanning's good in this game. Hopefully the game players, because I know that people love seeing photorealistic players, but if you can't get them to run in a straight line, that's normally the issue. Anton Leonard-Brown, yep. I don't know what else to say. It looks like Anton Leonard-Brown, maybe with a bit of a neck rash. Sevu Reece, yep. Billy Proctor, yep. Cortez Rataman, not yet. Summer Penny Finau, probably not the best one we've seen so far, to be honest. I don't know, something about him, maybe his neck's too thick. But once again, like if you had to pick between that and like Rugby 08 graphics, you'd take it every day of the week. Tui Pelotu, oh, okay, that's interesting. So he's actually got the head strapping on, but Tupavai didn't. 82 rated for Big Paddy. George Bell, 81. He's been nice there a little bit in terms of that rating. He's probably quite happy with that. Sam Derry, yep. Ethan de Groot, not yet. Noah Hotham, yep. Big ears, but that's all right. I think that's realistic. Peter Larkai, okay. Almost. I feel like I'm being too critical though. These are still very, very impressive. Turns out they've been able to get their faces in. Josh Lord, he's very happy to be there, isn't he? Look at him, all smiley. Ruben Love, very tan too. Stephen Peter Feta, yep. Ofa Tuangafasi, that looks pretty good overall for Tuangafasi. Tamaiti Williams, his head on Rugby Challenge, for anyone who knows the player model that I'm talking about, that you download for Tamaiti Williams, it looks awful, but you know it's him. This one, it does actually look like him. Although I'm starting to notice a trend with those tattoos on the arms, and they do look a little bit generic, some of them. Fletcher Null, Harry Plummer, bit harsh with the 80 rating, I do have to say. Quite a talented fly half. And then Basilio Tosi still to come. So they've pretty much got that All Blacks Rugby World Cup squad that they did have, which makes sense because it is literally the World Cup that they've got here. But what we're going to do is we're going to go into a game and we're going to see what New Zealand look like and whether or not any of those other guys that I didn't show have got their faces. Hopefully they do, but I would say that they did the Super Rugby scans all at a similar time. Some teams would have been available. Other teams maybe said wait till a little bit later on. Of course, while we're waiting for this to load, do let me know what your first impressions are of Rugby 25. Is it what you wanted to see? Is it a good enough game for your liking? Of course, a lot of people look back at Rugby 08, say that that is the pinnacle of rugby gaming. But do you see Rugby 25 in just the short, well, it's a long time that it's been developing, but the short amount of time that it's been out as a full release, you know, maybe you've played 1 or 2 games just at this point, how much has the gameplay changed? Do let me know. But it's still loading. So Finau's out there, Talia's out there, Tuipulotu. Tell you what, that's Savia. Hello, Savia. Where were you at when they were doing the team? Oh, Savia's having a great time out there on the field. Right. So that's what Artie Savia looks like. Looks pretty good. Looks like Artie Savia. Who else? Oh, Bowden. Terrible at controlling this. Bowden's looking angry. Who else have we got in there? Wallace Satiti. Yeah, he looks like himself. Caleb Clark as well. So it might just be a case of just looking through at the teams. Cody Taylor looks like Cody Taylor. So, oh, there's the group. Yep. A little bit, yeah. So yeah, a lot of the guys who we haven't seen as of... you doing with that ball, Rico? This game's so unrealistic because Rico looks like he's about to catch the ball. But overall, they were looking pretty good. So a few other guys that we still have to, of course, see in the near future. But there's potential here for a decent game as long as they do it right. But nonetheless, I do thank you all very much for tuning in. Do let me know what you thought of those face scans that we showed you. Of course, there are still a few more that we've got to find, but we will get there eventually. And also, if you guys want to see a career mode for the All Blacks, be sure to let me know as well. But thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all for the next one.